Where do we want to start? Is it something that a 10 out of 10? Okay. And when you think about that 10 out of 10 memory that's out the door and outside, where would you be feeling it in your body if you were guessing being in that memory?
My whole body.
My whole body? That's way out there outside the door.
It's way out there outside the door.
And I guessed at being there.
And I guessed at being there.
It'd be 10 out of 10.
It would be 10 out of 10.
In my whole body.
In my whole body.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
I'm safe sitting here in this chair.
I'm safe sitting here in this chair.
And I accept my body's reactions.
I accept my body's reactions.
Deeply and completely.
Deeply and completely.
My body's reactions.
My body's reactions.
If I were to go to that memory.
If I would go to that memory.
Guessing at going to that memory.
Guessing at going to that memory.
I'd feel it in my whole body.
I would feel it in my whole body.
I'm letting my body know I'm safe.
I'm letting my body know I'm safe.
And if I were to go to that memory.
And if I were to go to that memory.
I'd be able to let go of some of it.
I don't know if I'd be able to let go.
I don't know if I'd be able to let go of some of it, but I want to be able to let go of some of it.
I want to be able to let go of some of it.
Because it doesn't belong trapped in my body.
Because it doesn't belong trapped in my body.
If I were to go there.
If I were to go there.
But I'm safe right now.
I'm safe right now.
Sitting here in this chair.
Sitting here in this chair.
Releasing the feeling in the body.
Releasing the feeling in my body.
That 10 out of 10.
That 10 out of 10.
In my whole body.
In my whole body.
Just guessing at being there.
Just guessing at being there.
I feel safe here right now.
I feel safe here right now.
And I release what's there in my body right now.
And I release what's there in my body right now.
And I choose to feel peace.
And I choose to feel peace.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now.
So take a deep breath. Have a sip of water if you like. Okay. If you were to go to that memory all the way out there and guess at that, would there be a particular part of the body more so than all of the body that it would be focused? Just tap at the same time.
It starts out like it was a sudden impact that I felt in my whole body, and then my right arm got snapped.
Right. So if you were to go there, but you're not there now, you're quite safe sitting here in this chair, that feeling that would be in the right arm would be in the top of the right arm,
just here.
In the wrist? Okay. And what would that feeling be if you were to go there, if you were to guess at it? Would it be a 10 out of 10?
100 out of 10.
100 out of 10, that's pretty high, yeah. All right. So if I were to go to that memory, I'd have a 100 out of 10 feeling in my right wrist.
In my right wrist.
And I choose to release.
I choose to release.
Any feeling in my body now.
Any feeling in my body now.
Just guessing at going to that memory.
Just guessing at going to that memory.
Particularly any feeling in my right wrist.
Particularly any feeling in my right wrist.
I'm safe sitting here right now.
I'm safe sitting here right now.
That feeling in my right wrist.
That feeling in my right wrist.
If I were to go to that memory.
If I were to go to that memory.
I choose to have peace in my wrist right now.
I choose to have peace in my wrist right now.
I'm safe sitting here right now.
I'm safe sitting here right now.
With that memory all the way out there behind the door.
That memory all the way out there behind the door.
And if I were to go to that memory.
And if I were to go to that memory.
I'd feel a shock in my whole body.
I'd feel a shock in my whole body.
And I'd feel it more in my right wrist.
And then I'd feel it more in my right wrist.
And I choose to release that feeling of guessing going to that memory.
And I choose to release the feeling of guessing at going to that memory.
Out of my body and out of my wrist.
Out of my body and out of my wrist.
After all, I'm just sitting here.
After all, I'm just sitting here.
And I'm safe.
And I'm safe.
And I let my body know.
I let my body know.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
And I can release any feelings out of my right wrist.
And I can release any feelings out of my right wrist.
Just guessing at going to that memory.
Just guessing at going to the memory.
I'm safe here.
I'm safe here.
So take a deep breath. So when you tune into your body right now and your wrist right now, guessing at going to that memory that's way out there outside the door, does that feel okay in your body now, or has it come down? Or
It's certainly come down a lot.
Yeah, so it's not 100 anymore.
No.
Hope it's 98 or something.
No,
Has it come right down?
Yeah, probably 6 or 7.
Okay. And what's that 6 or 7 feel like now, even though we're not going to that memory, it's still way out there outside the door?
Just like a resistance that going to the memory.
Yeah. And is that in your whole body?
Yeah, my whole body doesn't want to feel that again.
Yeah, okay. Even though we're not going to that memory?
Even though we're not going to that memory.
My body still has a resistance?
My body still has resistance.
About going to it?
About going to it.
Because maybe Jenny's going to take me there eventually.
Oh, I know I have to go there
I
eventually.
know I have to go there eventually. But I don't want to.
And I don't want to.
But what if I don't have to go there?
What if I don't have to go there?
What if I could get rid of it without even going there?
What if I could get rid of it without even going there?
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool.
Maybe part of me could tune into it.
Maybe part of me could tune into it.
And the rest of me could feel safe sitting here right now.
And the rest of me could feel safe sitting here right now.
I choose to feel safe.
I choose to feel safe.
And release this remaining 4 out of 10.
And release this remaining 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 feeling
6 out of 10 feeling.
in my whole body, on my wrist.
Both.
Both. I really don't want to go there.
I really don't want to go there.
And right now I'm safe.
Right now I'm safe.
And I accept myself.
And I accept myself.
And my protective mechanism.
And my protective mechanism.
I'm letting my body know I'm safe.
I'm letting my body know I'm safe.
I can be feeling it gently.
I can be feeling it gently.
And still be connected to the part of me that's safe right now.
And still be connected to the part of me that's safe right now.
I've got a memory way outside that door.
I've got a memory way outside that door.
And it shocked me.
And it shocked me.
But it's still way outside that door.
It's still way outside the door.
It might be safe for some of me to connect with it.
It might be safe for some of me to connect to it.
And release that shock.
And release that shock.
In my whole body.
In my whole body.
And my right wrist.
My right wrist.
I am safe sitting here right now.
I'm safe sitting here right now.
And that shock can be released.
The shock can be released.
Bit by bit.
Bit by bit.
Safely and easily.
Safely and easily.
That shock in my wrist.
That shock in my wrist.
That belongs to that memory way out there.
Belongs to that memory way out there.
It's time for my wrist to release it.
It's time for my wrist to release it.
And my whole body to release that shock.
And my whole body to release that shock.
It doesn't belong trapped in my body.
It doesn't belong trapped in my body.
And I want to release it.
And I want to release it.
Releasing bit by bit.
Releasing bit by bit.
Part of me connected to that shock.
Part of me connected to that shock.
The rest of me is safe sitting here right now.
The rest of me is safe sitting here right now.
So take a deep breath. How does that feel? Do you need to take a sip of water? Everyone else tap if you need to, back there. So that memory that's way out there, outside the door, if you were guessing at going to that memory now, what would it be out of 10?
2 or 3.
So it's come right down now. It's come down from 100 down to 2 or 3. But when you guess at going to that memory that's 2 or 3 outside the door there, where are you feeling it in your body now?
It'd still be in my whole body, but just not as powerful.
Okay. So when you think about actually going to that memory, does that bring it up?
Yeah, but the fear of like going into that shock again isn't there.
Isn't as big?
Yeah.
So would you like to look at it with the movie technique and just give it a name of a movie title? Okay, so what would the movie title be?
This motorbike accident.
This motorbike accident? And when you just say that now, this motorbike accident, what do you feel in your body?
A little bit of a raise in heartbeat. And
yeah. Okay. And what is it out of 10?
5 or 6.
Okay, so even though I've got this 5 or 6 feeling in my body,
Even though I've got this 5 or 6 feeling in my body,
and my heart rate is raised a little,
my heart rate is raised a little.
when I think about that motorbike accident movie,
When I think about that motorbike accident movie,
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all these feelings in my body,
and all those feelings in my body,
and I let my body know
and I let my body know
it's safe to release the shock now
it's safe to release the shock now
when I think about the movie.
when I think about the movie.
So I'm connecting him now to the movie, but we're doing the movie technique, all right? This motorbike accident,
This motorbike accident,
this movie title,
this movie
the
title,
motorbike accident.
the motorbike accident.
I'm not going to it right now.
Not going to it right now.
It's just a movie title.
It's just a movie title.
The motorbike accident.
The motorbike accident.
My heart rate is raised.
My heart rate is raised.
I can feel it in my whole body,
I can feel it in my heart body.
but I can also feel it reducing.
I can feel it reducing.
This motorbike accident,
This motorbike accident.
letting my body know I'm safe.
Letting my body know I'm safe.
I'm just sitting here in a chair.
Just sitting here in a chair.
I have this movie title, The Motorbike Accident.
And this movie title, The Motorbike Accident.
I'm letting my body know it's safe to release the fear,
Letting my body know it's safe to release the fear,
the shock,
the shock,
the feeling of my raised heartbeat.
feeling of my raised heartbeat.
My heart can relax.
My heart can relax.
I'm safe sitting here in this chair.
Safe sitting here in this chair.
Even when I connect to the movie title,
Even when I connect to the movie title.
this motorbike accident.
This motorbike accident.
Take a deep breath. He actually did just take a deep breath before I said it. Okay, have a sip of water. So you've got this movie title,
Mm-hmm.
The Motorbike Accident. Say that out loud, the motorbike
The
accident.
motorbike accident.
What's landing in your body now? Not much. So it's been pretty gentle so far. Gone from 100 out of 10, I don't want to go to that,
Mhm.
to we've got a very low motorbike accident title. So see how gentle that is now? Alright. So if we were looking at that as a movie and we're starting at a neutral point
Mm-hmm.
and just going to the first part of it,
Yeah.
what would be happening? What would you be feeling in your body?
Freedom.
Freedom, so you're out on the road, riding your motorbike,
Mm-hmm.
feeling the air and the breeze and looking at all the
Yep.
the trees, all that
Mhm.
sort of thing. So that's the neutral part. And then do you want to go to the next part, telling them what you're seeing and hearing and feeling, or do you want to do it in your mind or say it out loud? What do you want to do?
I'll just do it in my mind.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and just let me know when it raises. Just
Mhm.
keep tapping
Yeah.
through the points.
Mm-hmm.
This motorbike accident.
Mm-hmm. It's motorbike accident.
This motorbike accident.
It's motorbike accident. Now it's a massive impact.
Massive impact. Feeling safe sitting here in this chair.
Mm-hmm. That's the bit I didn't want to.
Yep, the massive
Mhm.
impact. I'm safe sitting here in this chair.
I didn't think that I could.
Do that.
No.
Massive impact.
Mm-hmm.
It's been trapped in my body all this time.
Mm-hmm.
Releasing and letting go. Even when I see what I see, hear what I hear, feel what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Massive impact. Releasing it out of my body. It's safe to let it go now. This massive impact. Feel it in my wrist. Releasing it and letting it go now.
Well, there was a massive impact, and then there was a breaking of bones after that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the second bit to it. But
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I could go there of the impact.
And hearing my bones break.
Hearing and feeling my bones
And
break.
feeling my bones break. Releasing the shock
Releasing the shock
and the impact.
and the impact.
I did mend okay.
No, I didn't remember.
I didn't mend that well. But maybe I can release some more of that shock
Maybe I can release some more of that shock
and trauma
trauma.
Out of my wrist.
Out of my wrist.
Out of my bones.
Out of my bones.
All that shock and trauma.
All that shock and trauma.
Out of my ears.
Out of my ears.
Hearing the accident.
Hearing the accident.
Hearing my bones break.
Hearing my bones break.
Releasing it all.
Releasing it all.
I'm safe now.
I'm safe now.
Releasing any remaining trauma.
Releasing any remaining trauma.
Out of my body.
Out of my body.
Out of my bones.
Out of my bones.
Out of my ligaments.
Out of my ligaments.
Out of my skin.
Out of my skin.
Out of my cells.
Out of my cells.
It's okay to heal fully now.
It's okay to heal fully now.
I'm safe.
I'm safe.
Releasing the fear.
Releasing the fear.
What fears did you have when you heard that?
Um,
Heard the bones and felt the bones break.
that I was going to die.
Releasing the fear, I'm 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 going to die. But then when I stopped sliding along the road and I realised I wasn't dead, I looked up and saw all the headlights of the cars coming towards me and thought,
Yep.
I could die again.
Yep.
I'm
So
gonna
see the new aspect that's come up?
I'm going to get run over now.
Yep. I can see the headlights coming towards me.
I can see the headlights coming towards me.
I've been sliding on the road.
I'm sliding on the road.
I can see the headlights coming towards me.
I can see the headlights coming towards me.
I've got broken bones.
Broken bones. How can I get off the road?
Yeah, I can't get off the road. What if they kill me?
What if they kill me?
I might die here.
I might die here.
Releasing all those fears.
Releasing all those fears.
What I saw.
What I saw.
Those cars coming towards me.
Cars coming towards me.
Those headlights coming towards me.
Headlights coming towards me.
I might die here.
I might die here.
Releasing that fear.
Releasing that fear.
Releasing that fear trapped in my eyes
Releasing that fear trapped in my eyes.
and my ears.
And my ears.
I can hear them coming towards me. No? I can just see those headlights.
See the headlights coming towards me.
Seeing the headlights coming towards me. Releasing the fear. I'm safe now.
Releasing the fear.
I'm safe now.
I'm safe now.
Even when I see those headlights coming towards me,
Even when I see the headlights coming towards me,
I am safe.
I'm safe.
I did survive.
I did survive.
Releasing all that fear
Releasing all that fear.
out of my eyes,
Out of my eyes.
out of all of my body
Out of all of my body.
and my wrist.
And my wrist.
So take a deep breath. You want to run that through in your mind or say it out loud, whatever. So you're on your motorbike.
I'm on a motorbike riding along a freeway at night, and
Just tap on the crowd shot while you're doing it, yeah.
male adult deer stepped out into the middle of the freeway, and it didn't register what it was until it was too late to swerve away from it.
Is there anything coming up? Is it all okay?
No, it's okay. And then so I ploughed right into the side of this deer and then sailed over the handlebars of the motorbike. And that was the massive impact, was hitting the deer.
Yep.
And then flying through the air probably would have had to be like 100 metres or something. And then,
So while you're flying through the air, does any of that come up?
No, because that massive impact,
Yep.
like my body was just
Okay.
didn't
So the
understand
landing, the
what
massive impact, what's that feel like?
that's when the arm snapped when I
Yep.
hit the road.
Yep. And how's that feel in your body now? Landing, that massive impact, your arm snapping.
There's no charge on it.
Okay.
Slid for, must have been like another 100 metres, and then stopping, and then sitting up and seeing the headlights come towards me, and then thinking, yeah, I've survived that accident, and now I'm going to get run over, and having to then shuffle off to the side of the road.
Yep. So shuffling off in a hurry, those headlights are coming.
Mm.
I'm going to get run over here.
Mm-hmm.
How's that all feeling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think that it was going to be this easy.
It's pretty easy, huh? See how the gentle techniques can take 100 out of 10 incident?
Like before there was on the slide that said there was going to be a demonstration of the movie technique.
Yep,
and
your heart rate went full.
I thought if I got up and did it straight movie technique, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it.
I just had visions of my body like going into the shock again.
Shock, yeah.
And I didn't want to do it.
Yep. And see how through that I kept saying I'm safe here right now in this chair, so I kept bringing back to being safe and being here.
Mm-hmm.
So that part of you would go and connect with it, part of you would come back and feel safe. But it's gently going in and out of it.
And part of me that whole time was going, this isn't going to work.
Yeah.
It's doubting it.
Yeah.
But I just went with it and
yeah,
it was gentle.
It is. It's funny about that because it's a gentle technique.
Yeah. And I was surprised when the intensity came down.
Yeah.
Like I didn't think that it would.
Yeah. Doubting Thomas, you.
Yeah.
Well done.
What happened to the deer?
Didn't make it.
The deer didn't make it. We could tap on the deer later.
Really?
But it'll be interesting because every time like I've seen
A deer?
a deer from now on, that there's
Yeah.
a little. No.
There's that shock.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see how I was releasing it from his eyes and his ears and his wrist and his body.
The
all
eyes
parts.
I haven't thought of.
Yeah, because
Did
it's seeing those headlights.
Like, there's a deer out in New South Wales where there's a bunch of deer like roaming the streets.
Yes.
I couldn't watch the ad.
Okay. So maybe you can now. There's too many of them, that's why. Excellent. All right, thank you for that.
I'm late.
What was going on?